Got to start with Aguilar. Well, I'll start with the one of the coolest things I saw this week with Aguilar, which is his family in general, just showcasing his family. They were at Vol Talk. He embraced them at Vol Talk, and you could tell he was overwhelmed by Vol Talk. Blake, it was probably the most fans he's ever seen in a venue, and it was at our pregame. It wasn't even the actual game. And his family looked extremely happy multiple times. They showed his family like crying in the crowd and stuff. It just
Yeah.
said a lot, man. It said a lot considering how Aguilar got here, which is from Nico, and how his family handled being at Tennessee, which is it never seemed like there was an appreciation there. It never seemed like they were, happy to be here. And Aguilar's family couldn't be any different. To me, dude, it's the difference between a family who had to earn success and is now thankful for the moment, and versus a family who was
Yep.
given success or blessed with success and just was became entitled to it. That's how I felt about the Aguilar family versus the Nico family. Just really cool to see his mom and his grandmother. I think the grandmother was having trouble getting over there, but they got her over there to the game, and she was really happy, dude. So had to start with that. That was awesome. And then Joey balled out for his family, dude. Balled out. He had a 93.9 passing grade from PFF yesterday. That would have been Nico's best game, by the way, last year. And apparently, it was the highest graded game from a quarterback at Tennessee since PFF has been doing college grading, which I believe is 2014. So that was extremely impressive. And dude, I mean, he just continues to do what we expect him to do, Blake. Go through progressions, keep his eyes downfield in the pocket. He's gotten pressured, I believe, 14 times since the start of the season. I think 9 times against Syracuse and 4 times against ETSU. He's taken no sacks, 0 sacks. That's so important,
Love it.
people, because listen, sacks are sometimes on the O line, but a lot of time it's on the quarterback, Blake. A lot of time it's on the quarterback for not making a decision, not getting rid of the football. And Joey has turned 0 of his pressures into sacks, man. That is extremely, extremely good. And it's something that we're going to need from him in SEC play. And then, Blake, I have to talk about the play of the game. This is the play of the game, in my opinion. Joey Aguilar rolls to his left, okay, backyard football style, Blake, sends Mike Matthews deeper. He's literally pointing to Mike and he just says, go deeper, go deeper. And then just chucks that thing. And Mike Matthews makes an absolutely gorgeous catch on the play. Man, it was fun to watch, man. It just seems like the offense is back. And for context, people, because listen, we put up 71 against Kent State. You just mentioned that, Blake. For context, Nico in the Kent State game had a passing grade in the 60s. In the 60s, Blake. I mean, like it's just you can. There's a difference in quarterback play this year, man. There just is. Aguilar has been so good, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see him going forward, and of course against Georgia next week.
I am too, man. The optimism continues to climb, and chat is agreeing with us. Everyone's loving what we see out of Aguilar so far. Tennessee Rocky Top saying Joey Swagular, aka Joey Dimes, couldn't ask for anything more of him. So true. Vol guy in the chat, welcome, Vol guy. I'm not sure if I've seen you in the chat before. If this is your first time, welcome to the Vol Talk podcast. Vol guy says, I thought I was looking at a basketball score at first. And then later on, Vol guy said, I think Joey will be our Hendon hooker this year. Look out, dogs. Here we come. Go Big Orange. Absolutely love that as well. Because again, I agree, right? We talked about the comparison with Hendon Hooker. The star rating isn't there, right? The star power isn't there with Joey Aguilar, but he comes in, humble guy, leader, great player, comes in to Heupel's system. All of a sudden, he seems like he is thriving.
Yes.
So that is absolutely massive stuff. Dakota with an interesting stat here in the chat. What Tennessee Rocky Top says 700 total yards of offense is crazy. That is absolutely nuts indeed. But Dakota with an interesting stat here, Austin. He says Aguilar averaging 267 yards per game with just a game and a half played. Nico only hit that mark twice last year. Week 1 versus University of Tennessee, Chattanooga, and Kentucky. Nico averaged 201 yards per game. Still early, but what you guys predicted is happening. Austin, what do you think? What do you make of that? I mean, again, we get it. Okay, we
Dude.
can't say this enough. ESU, Syracuse, got it. But the point is as Dakota just pointed out, Nico only hit that against Kentucky and Chattanooga last year. I mean, come on.
And listen, I get the competition does matter, Blake, but I don't think it matters in the context of have we upgraded at quarterback, because look at what
Hmm.
we looked like at quarterback against lower level competition last year. That's the fair comparison. We haven't got the answer of how do you look against elite competition. By the way, Nico was awful against elite competition last year. I mean, his worst two graded games
Yep.
were Georgia and Ohio State. So, and like, again, that's a question with Joey. It's not, we don't know the answer yet. It's a question. So we have to see it happen. But dude, I mean, it's just, it's night and day, man. It's fun to watch this offense again. I mean, I have to see what the chat says, but at times last year, it was awful watching this offense play, Blake. It was brutal.
Yep.
I mean, it was absolutely brutal at times. It is fun to watch this offense again, man. The deep ball's there. Joey hits the easy stuff as well. It's not like he's just forcing it downfield all the time, Blake. That was something I also worried about in Heupel's offense. Would Joey just force it downfield? No, he's taking his shots when they're there. He's taking the shots when they're there and giving his guys an opportunity to catch it. One other thing, Blake, through 2 games, okay, at Tennessee, Joey has 0 turnover worthy plays. Once again, for the new listeners of our podcast, turnover worthy play is a metric PFF uses for their quarterback grading. And it's basically, did you throw it to the defense or did you fumble it away to the defense? And is it your fault? Because not all interceptions are quarterback's fault, right? Like if a ball gets batted
Right.
up by the receiver, then a cornerback picks it. That's not a turnover worthy play. Well, Joey has 0 through 2 games. In his App State career, Blake, he only had 1 game in 2 seasons where he had 0 turnover worthy plays. I mean, dude, that is extremely notable. And again, throw the competition out. He played ETSU last year at App State, and he threw a turnover worthy play. There is something to Josh Heupel's system, man. The quarterbacks just don't turn the ball over. And I think Joey also developed. He got better
Yeah.
after another year of playing FBS Division One football. So, I mean, again, dude, it is 2 games. It's not the best competition, but that's notable, dude. I mean, we're talking about 2 games, 0 turnover plays, only 1 game in his App State career where he had 0, man. That's insane.
And that's the big question mark we still had about Joey Aguilar was the turnovers, was, how many interceptions
Yes.
is he going to throw? And so obviously it's going to change once we start playing SC defenses, but the comparison is there. What we've already seen is better than what we saw from Nico. And so we are certainly sitting on an upgrade right now. Vol guy makes a great point in the chat. He says Joey can read a defense. Nico couldn't read a Dr. Seuss book. Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely true.